Royal Decree is the rare. Oh, thank you so much. Never been happier. Force Scout? How would we Force Scout here with the Blurry Chaser? I guess we could. I mean, Blurry Chaser's a great unit. I think Behemoth is probably the best. Horn of Plenty, close second. High Alert, also very good. Ursine is fine. Certainly can help keep your team alive in certain situations, or just make it a nightmare for your opponent to block. Insignia is good, but not a good first pick. Shiny Daring Maneuver, also decent. I think I'm leaning Behemoth. I've just really felt strongly about how good this card is. Corrupted Behemoth or Horn of Plenty are my first thoughts. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Blurry Horn, Behemoth. Yeah, yep, completely agree, Fast Cookie, and all of you guys. Definitely between these three. Ursine also good. I mean, even Razor Quill is good. Like, this pack is actually pretty strong, except for the rare. Ferocity is not exciting to me either. But I think we're going to go Behemoth just because it really is strong. Oh my goodness. That's a shiny Steel Legion. And while we probably won't get a synergistic twist deck, I'm not sure how you pass up a Steel Legion. And specifically a shiny Steel Legion. That is just beautiful. Look at that thing. Ursine's weak? You think so, Lapis Dragon? I think it's pretty good. Horn and Force Praxis Small Boys. Yeah, we could do that, Barry Dan. Yeah, Sarah Angel's amazing. Steel Legion, can't pass it up. And it's shiny, exactly. First pick weaker. The first pick was definitely weaker, you're right. Yeah, I mean, Combrade it is so far. We're not locked into it, but whoever passed that up probably had a legendary. Yeah, it either was a legendary or a very powerful rare, because it seems really hard to pass up the Steel Legion. Especially when it's shiny. Unseen Ghostblade. I'm not super thrilled with that. We're not really in a Spells Matters type situation. And while I do love Corrupted Behemoth, I'm not convinced that we're locked into well, either of these colors really. That said, Phase Out is really strong. Blink is fine, but I think Phase Out's better. And I mean, we could take like the Lurker. It's been pretty good. I was kind of down on this card at first, but I feel like it's a little bit better in my mind now. I do think Ghostblade is fine. I mean, worst case you get like a 2/2 maybe, but it's kind of costly. Hey, what's going on, Gibbon? Yeah, we got that sweet shiny Steel Legion. I frequently get wrecked by Combray in this format. Yeah, I've also been wrecked by Combray, so I feel good about going Combray. Definitely. Ghostblade is fine, even if it's 4/4 for 6. I mean, it is interaction, right? And you're right, Hazius. Maybe you don't always need the 100% value. Hey, Lapis Dragon, thank you so much for that follow. Really do appreciate that. So, I mean, Char is really good. I just, like, really don't want to go into 3 factions in the first 3 picks. That seems not great. Ghostblade is almost just Mace with an effect slightly higher cost. Yeah, that is actually a good point. Oh, you were just saying that Char's better than the Lurker. I agree with that. Yeah, Char's certainly better than Lurker. I just don't think we pick any of this stuff. It's probably between Phase Out, Blink, and Ghostblade, and I think you guys are right. Ghostblade is good enough by itself, and then if you have like 1 or 2 spells, it ends up being basically the like on-curve stats, so it's pretty good. Combray seems pretty good in draft currently. That's what I'm playing right now. Oh, nice. Is that the one that you're 6 and 2 with by middens, or are you on a new draft now? All right, let's take the Ghostblade. The Phase Out would have been fine too, but Ghostblade is really good. And now we have a Humbug. That is pretty excellent, actually. Hey, Walnut, thank you so much for that follow. Really do appreciate that. A new one in your 4-1? Nice. Wow, you are killing it right now, Pie Mittens. Love it. Warhawk is also fine. I've not been super thrilled with it, though, and it looks really pathetic against a Steel Legion here. So I feel like the Humbug's where we want to be. Certainly the Arcanum Elite does synergize with the Corrupted Behemoth very well, but I feel like we want to go Humbug. It's just really good fixing. It's a good flyer. A 2/1 when you twist it once flying is pretty solid, so kind of hard to pass that up, I think. Yeah, these are all actually pretty strong cards. Partial to Humbug, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you guys. That was definitely my first inclination. Even though I do think Arcanum Elite obviously does work well with the Behemoth, it's not worth just forcing it in just for that. And this is good on its own. Not to mention if we find more, they synergize together, so we're definitely going Humbug. Hey, Royalty, how are you tonight? Good to see ya. Already got 2 good 5s. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, you got here in time. We are here for another few hours still, so you got here just in time. You didn't get to see me both destroy people and get destroyed with the even-handed Golem deck, but that's okay. It tailed off real hard. So Behemoth number 2 seems strong. Ooze also seems very strong, and Lookout also seems very strong. So certainly between these 3, and I honestly am not sure which one's best. They're all really good. Sort of leaning toward Ooze just because we already have 1 Behemoth, but having 2 is really good. Like, that's a great finisher, even though Steel Legion is kind of the one we want to be our finisher. I'm never mad about having any amount of this at all. Certainly not mad about having any amount of the Ooze either, but Behemoth might give us more value, and we, just based on what we're getting past, these seem pretty open, so we probably will see more of these. Behemoth is a good standalone, don't need HP increase. That's true, Hazius, very true. Like another Behemoth, yeah. Nope, we're closed, yeah. You like the blob here, Jaglis? Probably Behemoth or Lookout. Yeah, they're all pretty good. You're more of a draft fan, Royalty? Nice. Yeah, I'm honestly becoming more of a draft fan like every day in this game. It's just like the last few formats have just been so much fun. And like I love Constructed, don't get me wrong, but man, draft is just really, it's starting to get me. I'm starting to get heavily addicted to it. Lookout is a great card, and we don't have any 2s. Yep, that's true. Well, so the Lookout technically isn't a 2-drop. I do see your point though. I mean, you will shift it a decent amount of the time, but obviously neither one of these is actually a 2-drop. But I think all 3 are good choices. It's kind of hard. Hard at this early stage. 3s are nice, but so is the second Behemoth. Yeah, for sure. Dervish is good too, but not here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Dervish is maybe one of the best fire cards. Certainly up there. If I had the money or the skills to actually be good at it, I would play it so much more. Draft? Yeah. Yeah, you certainly do have to put a little bit of an investment into it. The sweet thing is, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Aggro Craig, I think it was, that pointed out to me that if you actually go to Direwolf's website, like their actual store on their website, not in-game and not like on Steam or any of that, like actually their direct website, when you buy gems in that way, you get free draft tickets with the gem bundles. So it's actually way better, and you directly support DWD. They don't have a cut taken from like Steam or Google Play or anything like that. So if you are looking to put a little money in so you can draft and get some gems, highly recommend you go that route, because you do get the free draft tickets along with it. So certainly worth it. Like Behemoth, gives you hella bombs. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too. I definitely think all these are really good. But like I said before, I'm never mad about having any number of these, so we're gonna take it. And look at that, we found an Ooze. Submerged Titan is solid, no doubt. But I think I'd much rather have Ooze here. Phase Out's pretty strong too. It's basically just a better stun. So all 3 of those would be nice. Warhawk, fine. Heist is meh. Coin is really good, but I certainly want a unit here, and I think it's got to be Ooze. Oh, for sure, I've already burned through those draft tickets, though. Yeah, they do go quick. There's no doubt about that. You're on the Ooze train here. Feel Submerged is a trap. Yeah, I think you're right, Hazius. It definitely can be. I think if you have enough units in the deck, and cheap units at that, Submerged Titan can be very, very good. But there are times when it's just a 1/1 for 3, and that's not good. I think you only get those draft tickets as like one-time purchase thing. I actually don't think so, Jaglis. If you buy directly from their site, I think you can get it any time. Ooze is definitely better than Titan. I agree with that, TRS. And you like Ooze Hazius? Titan's better in Praxis. Yeah, that's probably true because you have a lot more cheap units. Yeah, if you're aggro, but how rare is it that you're a time aggro? I don't think it's that rare necessarily. Nah, it's every time. Hi, it's Cass here. Take the U's. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Jaglis. Here, let's check really quick. And I do want to take this Ooze. That's an easy pick. Curator, pretty sure that's not going to be in our deck here, but we'll take it. Coin is fantastic. Test Pilot is also great, especially if we have the Ghost Blade on. So we're going to go Test Pilot here. Ooh, Paladin and High Alert are fantastic. We need 2-drops pretty badly, so we probably should take the Paladin. High Alert works well with the Ghost Blade and literally every unit. That said, we've already seen 2 High Alerts, and these colors are very open in these packs, so we should be fine to not pick this High Alert and take the Paladin, I think. Oh, I did not check out Postage Buried In. I will check it out for you. And you know what, I'm gonna put a note in my phone right now so I don't forget that I am going to go ahead and purchase that, or pre-order it now, and then we'll figure out the postage when it gets closer. What am I doing here? Calendar. Just giving myself a quick reminder. Boom. Pre-order. Game 4. Very, yeah. Boom. And set the time. Alright. I won't forget, I promise. So the extra $10 gets you 1,000 gems and a ticket. Yeah, math is for blockers, exactly. Yeah, I think that is worth. That does make sense. How did your Draft Master Challenge go? Saw that you were a little upset on Twitter. Yeah, it did not go very well at all. I went 4-8, and I just really did not like the format. I wish it was just asynchronous draft, and then you play the 12 games and then the 8 tiebreakers if you feel the need to. It just didn't feel right playing sealed. So that was my biggest complaint. Other than that, I think it was fine. And obviously, I think maybe I'm a little bit just salty because I didn't do very well, but that was also because my pool was horrifically bad, and whoever I played against just had bombs on bombs, and that's what makes it feel so much worse. Like, at least in draft, you're picking your deck, whereas in sealed, you're just like, here you go, good luck. So it just feels not good at all. So pack 1, Justice and Time were both open. Keep that in mind for pack 4. Absolutely, yeah. Oops, the number of tickets I said up there are wrong. It's 4 and 3, not 2 and 2. But 35 is the best. Okay. Yeah, I think that still makes sense. Hey, Dead Joker, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Let's get some more shrugs in the chat for that 3 months. Thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate the support. Can't believe it's already been 3 months. That is awesome. Thank you again. Alright, we're taking the Paladin here. We could have taken High Alert, and now I guess I wish I had because we have 2 Curators, but it'll be okay. We'll find spells. Oh, there's a Fall Short, which is great. Oh, look at all those beautiful shrugs. This is amazing. Love it. Alright, so Excavator's actually fine. There is a little bit of value in the Ghost Blade with the Excavator. Like, we could find this after we have already spent the Ghost Blade and we get it back. I think Fall Short maybe is slightly better, but I mean, that's a really good unit. That said, we already have 2 4/6s for 5 and 3 5-drops. So I'm kind of feeling the interaction, not to mention we need spells. So the Fall Short kind of feels like the right pick, even though Excavator is fine. Fall Short is less likely to be seen again. That is very true, Walnut. You certainly have a point there. Wow, look at that symmetry. That is gorgeous, Jaglis. Well done. I love it. Yeah, we're going to take the Fall Short, because the interaction is at a premium in draft, always, so you kind of have to take it when you find it. And I guess we could take Stinging Wind? 4-drop 3/3, not super impressive. I feel like Sharpen Reflex is just immensely better. And it is a spell, which we have a little bit of synergy with. Tinker Apprentice, not exciting to me, so probably Sharpen Reflex. Do people think this is good? I mean, that just seems kind of meh to me. Shrug. Def Hatchling here? Wait. Oh, in pack 1? I didn't even see a hatchling. Thank you, I stayed up all night crafting that beautiful arrowhead of shrugs. You sure did, and I appreciate it. Maddie, can you set Streamlabs bot to reward pyramids? I definitely should. Also to have an 8-ball. So I use the Streamlabs chat bot. Is that the one you're talking about? Is that something I can set up in there? And also to have an 8-ball. Yeah, I've never set up any of that stuff. Oh, it's in Streamlabs itself in the cloud bot. I see. Well, I'm not gonna mess with it now, but I will. You can turn on the modules, it's easy. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if it's easy. Alright, so back to the pack. I think we probably want the Sharpen Reflex. I'm not super hyped on any of the other ones, so we're gonna go ahead and take it. Ooh, Eternity Core. Bodyguard is kind of interesting because we have the test pilot. Modules. Okay, 8-ball game. What was the other one you wanted? Bodyguard is a great blocker as well. That is a good point, and it's a flyer. The Silverwing might have been nice as well. Downfall, I think, is just a little too narrow, even though Fall Short's also very narrow. Yeah, we could take the Bodyguard. I think that's fine. Hey, what's up, Lord Zaire? How are you tonight? I do know Slade. Slade is an awesome dude. Can't remember the pyramids one. Oh, Emo Pyramids? There we go. Alright, so we got a mod Cloudbot here. Or wait, mod Streamlabs? How do I not have this? Oh, it worked. I didn't even have to mod it. Sweet. Love it. Show some love, I'll hit you with a follow. Yeah, I mean, oh, here, let's, boom, so I think I have this set up. Slade Xeno. That work? Nice, there you go. Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with Slade, you definitely should check him out. He is an awesome dude and a really fun streamer to watch. Highly recommend. Oh, you're a streamer too? Oh, well, let's, I have never actually seen Lord Zaire stream, but we're gonna show him some love anyway. Rated Slade with over 120 people? Oh, nice. Well, there you go. So definitely go drop a follow to Lord Zaire and Slade Xeno if you have not already. Man, we could take the merchant here. Hey, thank you for that follow, man. Really appreciate that. Oh yeah, big raids are always a plus. Love for love is an excellent policy, for sure. Speaking of, you're apparently my biggest contributor. Aw, that's awesome, man. Well, I'm happy to be of service. I mean, the Eternal community is incredible, and everybody's really supportive of each other, especially now that the drops are gone. It's a much better situation, so... it's been very cool, all of the raids coming back and forth. Very much appreciated, I think, on both sides. So Ceremonial Mask is really strong. Merchant's pretty strong as well. Not sure if we need the Merchant, but it's pretty good. We have 2 6-power 4/4 weapons, maybe? Although this one has some upside. And I don't think we're going to have enough spells for Wormstone. Let's just take the Mask. What rank are you on ladder? I think I'm like right around 1,000 right now. So not too great. So Lingering Influence would be fine. Dispel is also pretty good. I think Dispel is certainly better than Lingering. Excavation Assistance kind of meh. Spell Sword definitely do not want. I think we're gonna go Dispel here. Mithril Mace, fall short. Healer's Cloak. Healer's Cloak is kind of cool-ish. Another Mithril Mace is not bad. Giving us another way to make Bodyguard a thing seems pretty good. I feel like if you just started Praxis Tokens, is it more beginner friendly? Yeah, that's definitely true. Reopened it to stream it and had like 50 packs to open from all their giveaways. Nice, that's awesome. Praxis Token's so good in this set. Yeah, it definitely seems like it has gotten significantly stronger. Yeah, we're taking the weapon here. Ooh, Bladed Goliath is nice. The Warp, that is a legit bomb. I don't really like any of these particularly. I guess the Recruit is fine, but I think because we want to try to make these Curators work, we're going to take the Lingering Influence here. Warren Shield for twisting. I don't think we want to go that far. Whoa, look at the hieroglyphics on that dude. That is really something. Look at those abilities. Amazing. I didn't realize they were doing versions in other languages for just the flavor, or just the card text. That's interesting. That's such a weird bug. Alright, so we're definitely going Iron Hook here. So we were running 20 power, right? I'm not sure we need 20 power necessarily. Hey, FDFDSNFDSDVD. I almost got it. That was so close. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Whoa, one of their misprinted cards. Super rare. I should have taken it. I missed the opportunity. Damn it. Alright, we're taking Pack Hunt. Ugh. I mean, we don't want the Pack Hunt. We actually don't want that either. Meditation's fine. Soaring Guard is fantastic because of the Valkyrie Bodyguard. Not to mention that it's a 2-drop, it's a flyer. Kind of everything we want here. Wormstone is also pretty good now that we're getting a little bit more in the spell department. But I think because we do want armor, I think Soaring Guard is where we want to be. Not to mention we only have one 2-drop unit, and that's not where we want to be. Arbalest is fine, but we have so many weapons as it is. We definitely don't need that. So Soaring Guard, I mean, it's definitely between these two. Mask is fine too. Certainly wouldn't be mad about any of these, but kind of feel like we should go Soaring Guard. Didn't get it, unfollow and follow again? Wait, what? I'd say Guard, need more 2-drops, and it works with weapons. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we certainly need more 2s. We're going Soaring Guard. Not trying to lose on turn 3 when we have no board. Yeah, I would prefer not to lose on turn 3. Definitely. Second Soaring Guard also seems very good. Lingering Influence would be fine, I guess. Daze would also be fine, but let's take that Soaring Guard. Lingering Influence, Causal Diplomat. Probably between these two. I think Lingering Influence is really good because we do want some spells. We're probably not going to play both these Curators if we can help it. But I think I would much rather have a second Influence over the Diplomat here. At this point, could aim for an armor-heavy build with weapons. Yeah, we definitely could. I mean, we're kind of already there, right? So yeah, definitely does not seem unreasonable at all. Heirloom Blade, that would be a thing. We don't have any unit weapons though. Right Mace Paladin is awesome, but it is only really good if we can Meditation or Sharpen Reflex on it. Refresh not bad either, can make a good trade. Yeah, that is true, Refresh is not bad. I think just because it is a 3/3 for 3, we'll probably take the Bright Mace and we'll hope we find some more pump spells. So we really only have 2 ways to make it good right now, but a 3/3 for 3 is fine. So I think we go with it. The Heirloom Blade would be good if we had weapons to put on things, but I'd much rather have a unit here. Second one. Ooh, or Seed of Progress, man. Wow, there's a lot of good cards in this pack for us. Downfall would even be fine. Pretty sure we don't need a second Mithril Mace considering we have this many big weapons. Recruit would be fine. I think it's between Bright Mace, Seat, and Downfall for me. So, kind of tough. I feel like, oh, sorry, bumped the mic there. I kind of feel like Seat would be the most responsible pick, but we are kind of in need of units, so I do feel like Bright Mace is really strong. And in terms of interaction, all we have is Fall Short, so we probably should take Downfall. It's tough. It's honestly a tough pick. Yeah, fixing is definitely good. That is absolutely true. Seed helps with double requirements. Very true. Power? Alright. I think I'm convinced. You guys all like the seed? Alright. I am convinced. Well, I mean, I guess it's Diplomat. we definitely don't need the Seed of Glory. Everything else is useless, so... Ooh, another Sharpened Reflex is great. Spell Sword, not great. I think I'd rather have the Healer's Cloak than the Spell Sword. Downfall's ass, to be honest. It's at most a one-of. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I think it has applications, certainly, but it's just as narrow as Fall Short and way more expensive, and it's not a fast spell, so yeah, completely agree. Here I think it's definitely between these two, and I kind of like the Cloak a little bit better. Being able to like put it on a behemoth, gain a bunch of life, seems good. And Spell Sword's just never going to be very good for us. Like, we have some spells, right? But how often is that actually going to be good? I don't think very often at all. Downfall's not great. Yeah, definitely with you guys on that. And I think we're going to go Cloak here. Now, Assistant's not great either, but we'll take it. Guess we take Viper's Bite. And now we get an Etchings. I could just feel that I was about to get yelled at for not taking that Etchings, but it's because I knew that there was another Etchings. Oh my goodness. We are doing it, chat. Look at that. It's not premium. Oh, you're right. Okay. So anything other than that, because it's not premium. It's garbage if it's not premium. Not impressed, yeah. Yeah, it would be a market card. If we had a green market, that would be maybe a thing. The only time I've seen those went 7-1 because I got 2. Yeah. Yeah. Steel Legion is incredible. We're out there bombing, boys. Absolutely. It's not even really worth looking at the rest of the pack. Steel Legion number 2. What is this? We also have a shiny behemoth. We're obviously taking Steel Legion number 3, but oh my god. Oh my god, this is hilarious. You're right, there is a shiny behemoth. That is a thing. Also, very few flyers in the format and other colors that can deal with it. Very true. My 5 drops are sort of okay. Deck, yeah, just sort of okay. We don't want to overstate it. Horn of Plenty, yeah, definitely. We're constructed decked at this point. It kind of feels like it, honestly. Honestly, feels like take the Steel Legion, remove the Goliath. I mean, I think we can keep Goliath. That thing's amazing. We're obviously taking Steel Legion here. I don't think we need to remove the Goliath. We might, though. I mean, if there's a cut that we need to make, we can definitely do that. Wow. Man. Time and Justice have been ridiculously open. High Alert is fantastic. Adolescent Deathjaw is pretty... Well, it's not really that good, is it? Shifting it, it's only an exhausted enemy unit, so that... Man, why is that so narrow? For a shift 4, that seems very narrow. Give one of your other units deadly until it emerges. Okay, so that's like the... Is there a cycle of these? I guess there is, right? It's like the flying one in blue. So I really like Ooze and High Alert here. Even Sea Cancers might be fine, but it's probably between the two of these. And I kind of am leaning toward the High Alert. Although I'm not convinced we're going to play these Curators anyway. So certainly could see a case made for the Ooze. Deathjaw is good for our 2-drop slot. Yeah, that's certainly true. I mean, a 3-2 for 2 is solid. Flat curve like the Deathjaw. Yeah, Mount's pretty good too. Trying to earn 50k community points for the 10 packs of 3 sets thing. Nice, yeah. I mean, that's a good goal. At the worst, it's Argent Soldier. Yeah, true, and that's definitely a reasonable 2-drop. We only have 4 of them right now, and they're not all that strong, so certainly can see the Deathjaw being a good pick here. 2-drops are definitely important. Sea Cancer's also not bad, I agree. Like Shift 3 Mount a lot. I mean, the Deadly's definitely relevant. Although our 5-drop slot is pretty clogged, considering we have just bomb after bomb in that slot, so I'm not sure we want to take that one. Even though it is sort of a 3-drop, you can kind of consider it a 3-drop. I can see cases made for Ooze, High Alert, and Deathjaw, really. Don't count Diplomat as a 2-drop. Yeah, it's not really. I mean, you can play it on 2, but you're right. You usually want to use it to silence something later in the game. Never going to be as good as Argent Soldier. Requires you to play time instead of Justice. I guess that's a fair point. Alright, yeah, we need the 2-drops, just considering, like, these are pretty weak. Casual Diplomat really isn't a 2-drop. Like, we're never just going to slam that on 2. Unless, obviously, we have a good target. Wow, that is a very flat curve. Somebody mentioned that earlier. It is incredibly flat. So we will take the Deathjaw here. Ooh, my goodness. So Blade Barrier is actually really strong in our deck. And a second Test Pilot is nothing to sniff at either. Considering we want armor, Test Pilot seems great, but man, this thing is insane. We need 2-drops. That's just such a strong card. I mean, man, all of these are good. Like, we have that good problem of everything being good for us because all of our stuff is so open. Yeah, speaking of 2-drops, Deadshot is insane. Blade Barrier definitely could be good. I just think that the Deadshot is just so insanely strong. 7 wins are unsubbed. I mean, I'll feel pretty sad if we don't get at least 6 with this. I would love to get 7. I feel like it is a 7-win deck, even though we haven't built it yet. I like Blade here, but Deadshot's good too. So, how many actual armor things do we have? Armor generation. So we have 2 of these. We have 1 of these, so that's 3. And we have 4 relic weapons. So that's 7 things that can give us armor. So I definitely think the Blade Barrier is strong, because it's gonna be a 5/5 for 3 a lot of the time in our deck. It just seems pretty hard to pass up a Deadshot. Deadshot's awesome. Deadshot also has lifesteal. That is definitely huge. I will agree with that. And just the twist ability is insanely good. Even if you twist it a second time and it kills it, or we just put a Healer's Cloak on it, we have 2 extra twists. Seems so solid. Yeah, this Gunslinger is ridiculous. I agree. I mean, honestly, I could see cases made for all of these. Certainly not going to take the Temporal Adept, but I think we go Deadshot here. Vorlunk is fantastic. Ooh, Silver Short Sword. Alright, I'm regretting it now. I'm very much regretting not taking the Blade Barrier. Short Sword is fantastic. I'll take it. Betty's Faithful. Great 2-drop. Take it. Stampede. Think you're gonna go in the pool. Not thrilled about you. Flash Grenade is great. Missionary might not see play, but now we have a couple of them. Phase Out's a great last pick too. Man, we got a lot of good stuff in this deck. Namely our 5-drops. Can also use Sharpen Reflex to just mass stun. That is very true, yeah. Too fast. Like that elite a lot. Wait, which... Did I go past something that... Was there another... What did I miss? Got the Slinger. And the 2 Xus. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're certainly cutting etchings. Well, we may not. We kind of probably have to, right? We're pretty aggressive, mid-rangey-ish. Don't think we need the etchings. I want to keep the rest of these if we can. I think we could probably cut Meditation. I like the reflexes a lot. I really like all of our spells at this point. Assistant goes for sure. Don't think we need 2, if any, Warfront Missionaries. We'll keep 1 for now. Honestly, I don't think we need any of those, though. Curator, I think, can also go. We have just so many better things going on. By quite a bit. I mean, certainly a good blocker, but... I'm just not seeing it working out, and we're probably going to have to cut some spells, so I think we cut both Curators here. Oh, Arcanum Elite. Was there an Arcanum Elite and I missed it? Missed an Arcanum Elite that was good synergy for our things. When did I miss the Arcanum Elite? I remember there being one earlier, but I didn't see one late in the packs there. Did I just miss it? Yeah, Assistant definitely out. Why are you guys so down on Plated Goliath? This thing's a legit bomb. You can warp it, it's got Overwhelm, a 7/5 for 6. That thing's fantastic. Yeah, no missionaries does make sense. I just left it as a placeholder, but I think you're right. I don't think we need it. Late, yeah, 100%. Huh. 44 out of 50? What? Or 44 out of 45. What did I pick instead? Well, I think it's alright. I mean, it does have some synergies with what we're doing, but it's basically just Ooze and Behemoth, which, obviously that's not irrelevant at all, but I think it's okay. Not the end of the world. Oh, it was in the Svetius Faithful. I see. Okay. I was blinded by the Svetius Faithful. With all the 5-drops, do we consider 18 power? Yes, we certainly do consider 18 power, I think. And I think we have to keep those 4-drops now that we've cut the other ones. I guess we could cut the Plated Goliath just because we're fine topping out with these. Such a big bomb, though. Like, I really don't want to. Maybe 17 if we're greedy. I guess the only reason we could go 17 is because of the double lingering influence if we end up keeping those, which I think we should. So yeah, Viper's Bite definitely can go. Are there any 2-drops we could cut? We could maybe cut the Diplomat? Our interaction leaves something to be desired, for sure. Maybe we also don't need Healer's Cloak. I think it can be fine, but I'm not convinced we need it. Probably also don't even need Silver Short Sword, really. That's probably not going to do enough for us, and we only have the 1 armor synergy because we didn't take the Blade Barrier, which I'm fine with. I think it would have been good, but I think it's still okay without it, so I think we're going to cut the Short Sword as well. Yeah, definitely dropping the Viper's Bite. Hook, yeah, Hook probably is up there on the chopping block. I think we can cut Diplomat. We cut the Pally. Well, I don't think I want to cut the Pally. It's just a 3/3 for 3, so... And in the off chance we get a Sharpened Reflex on it, it's going to be really good. But it's fine by itself, so I think we want to keep that. I definitely think we can get away with no Diplomat here. Iron Hook. Cloak's good. Oh yeah, Cloak's very good with Paladin. That is true. We can even curve him out, so yeah, I'm into that. Alright, we can cut Hook. That's fine. Paladin can go... Oh, Steadfast Paladin. Oh, I don't think we want to cut Steadfast Paladin. That thing's great. This thing just can always swing? I don't think we want to cut that. We can cut bodyguard too. Yeah, we could cut bodyguard. We certainly have better flyers, don't we? Then we don't have to worry about the armor thing. Yeah, that. We don't require it for onslaught, and we win in the air. That is true. Might want to cut one of the 6-power weapons. Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. Probably the Ghost Blade. I don't think we have enough weapons to make it that good. Well, I don't know. They both have a certain amount of upside, don't they? I think Ceremonial Mask may be a little bit better, just because if we put it on a Steel Legion, it's insane where this would be on the ground. So I think I'm okay cutting Ghost Blade. Bodyguard's a pretty good blocker to keep us alive until the late game. Keep Mask over Ghost Blade. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would keep the Mask over Ghost Blade too. Yeah, the flyer certainly isn't bad, even if it's just blocking, which it probably will just be blocking most of the time. But you're right, can't keep us alive to the late game. So we're currently at 30. Could maybe cut one Lingering Influence, although I kind of like having those, since we do need double Justice. We need double time for Omnivorous Vorlunk only, I think? Certainly seems that way, and I guess Plated Goliath. I'd actually say cut Mace and keep Ghost. Oh yeah, we could. I don't know. Mithril Mace is pretty strong. Is it worth the... Well, maybe it is better to keep the Ghost Blade over the Mace. It costs one more, it gets one more attack, and it does have a little bit more upside, because we do have a decent amount of spells. That is maybe not the worst point I've ever heard. As in, I think it might be a pretty good point. Yeah, we could cut Mace instead. We have another look seriously at removing Steadfast. But this style feels extra. Oh, I don't think we want to cut Ooze. Cut one Ooze? Next game plan is to survive until 5 and 6 and slam ridiculous stuff. Ooze is not a strong 3-drop on its own. That is true. I guess of the 3-drops, that's probably the one that we would want to cut. Certainly don't want to cut the Bright Mace Paladin. And I know that Fast Cookie wants the Steadfast Paladin out, but I think we want to keep that. We want to be at least fairly aggressive in the early game. Yeah, I guess you guys are right. We can cut one Ooze. I do want to keep at least one around, though. I also think I would be fine swapping the Mace out for the Ghost Blade. Even though it is a little bit more expensive, I think that has a bit more upside than the Mithril Mace. It's okay if not. Yeah, I just think it's such a good early game unit and can put pressure on the opponent, which we are going to want to do. Kind of distract them until we get to our big stuff. Although, it would not be unreasonable to cut it. I just really like the unit. So we're currently 16 power if we add power, so I think we definitely need to be at least 17. And because of the double Lingering Influence, I think 17's completely fine. So we just need one more cut. Maybe just Flash Grenade? Our interaction is very, very low, but we might not need it, honestly. St. Louis Blues 11-22 from Stanley Cup Finals? Ooh, nice! That's awesome, TRS. Pick Goliath. Phase Out does very little for us in this deck as well. Well, it is... I mean, it's interaction, right? Sort of. It's basically like a slightly better stun. That's kind of my thinking there. Although I agree, it's not... We don't have any, like, synergies with it on our side anyway. I really don't think I want to cut Goliath. Light cutting phase out. Flash nade's better interaction usually. I guess, yeah, especially if it's like a go wide situation, flash grenade certainly has better value than phase out. Could also cut Dispel, although the card draw is really relevant. Replacing itself is super good. And we cut our other silencer. Alright, I'm fine cutting phase out. Flash grenade's pretty strong. This seems like a deck to me. So we've got 10 Justice Sources for 19 cards, which I guess 11, 12 can be counted. That seems fine, and then 8 for 9. We maybe could cut one time. We just need double time for the... Well, we need it for the Vorlunk, so we probably do want 7. Yeah, this seems like a really good deck, actually. If we find any number of Steel Legions, I think we're going to be in great shape. Alright. This is a deck. Let's do it. Hand seems fine. I mean, it's not super aggressive or anything, but we have sort of have interaction. Should be okay. 7-0 or we riot. Uh-oh. I gotta prepare my riot gear then. Test Pilot's a great pickup. We'll play the time. Hide our second influence here. Well, I want to warp this, but it's kind of bad as a 1-1, so we're just gonna play Vorlunk here. Now who cares 0? 7 wins a riot? Yeah, that's a little more reasonable at least. Ooh. So we could sharpen reflex, keep it alive, kill this. And then we trigger the onslaught for the Svetia's Faithful. Is it worth it to use the sharpen reflex on it though? I mean, it keeps it alive. We're killing this no matter what, because we want our onslaught trigger. I do think it's worth it, and we get a scout out of it. Time Sigil. Yeah, we can keep that. And kill this. Play Faithful. So now we have a pretty good amount of pressure on our opponent. So I do think keeping the Vorlunk alive was a good call. Obviously, we'll see what they got here.
There's always a way if you know the path.
All right. Well, we can blow them out with Flash Grenade if we so choose, which we may do.
To the stars.
Very worth, yeah. Yeah, well, we didn't need to attack there. We just wanted to kill that thing. Made it to 4 power and we're not dead. In my book, we already won, yeah. So, I guess we just swing in here, and then if they try to trade, we could Flash Grenade. Maybe it's just fine if they trade. We're certainly pushing. I guess we see what happens. So they block there. I mean, it still gets in 2 damage. It's already done its job, and it's gotten in an extra damage on the other turn. That said, if we save it here, it's just another turn of being able to beat in with overwhelm damage. I mean, kind of seems worth it to me. I think we're going to do it. It might not be the right call, and I might regret it, but keeping things alive seems good. Also, that guy's armor generation would boost your weapon by quite a bit. This guy? Yes, definitely. Ooh, now Ghostblade is pretty strong. You like saving it, Mum? Alright, well, I feel good about having saved it then, for sure. Man, this is going to be a good turn. I mean, I think we just slam it, right? Why not? Kill this thing, get out of here. No block for you. This is looking pretty good. We haven't even found a Steel Legion. We're not super wide, and they aren't either, because we're keeping them down. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Oh. Wowza. Alright, well, the Ghostblade is now not that great, but we found our Steel Legion. We don't want to twist because we want Steel Legion to work, so let's do this and this. They block, that's fine. And then we kill it with Ghostblade. Take some damage, doesn't matter. Steel Legion. And twisting this plus Steel Legion is death in the air. And we win. Sweet. I mean, this seems fine to me. We got a Vorlunk again. We got the Sharpened Reflex. It's very similar to our last hand. We even have the Lingering Influence to play on turn 1. It's pretty sweet. Oh, god damn it. Well, we don't have a unit for turn 2, so that was awful, but it's not gonna matter. Jesus. Ooh-wee. We're doing it, guys. I know, I can see chat out of the corner of my eye. I know I'm being yelled at. I deserve it. I'm an idiot. Let's move past it, guys. Oh dear. I do apologize, that was awful. Alright, we're just gonna Vorlunk. I don't want you scouting. Get out of here. We need units now, though. Maybe should have put the Reflex on bottom. Okay, well. We're certainly not hurting for power here. Yeah, that'll be on bottom. Alright, bombs please. Steel Legion. Behemoth. Give us something. Alright, that works. That actually works really well. And we'll just pass. These are fast spells. The amount of times I've done that, yeah. Well, it's just, like, I'm actually, like, commentating, like, oh, we have this Lingering Influence, and then we play that on turn 1, and then I just play the wrong power, and I'm actually a moron. Oh, man. Yeah, that Bright Maze top deck was incredible. Love it. Ooh, Trekker, huh? Alright. Well, let's do one of these first. No, don't want that. I think we just do it again. Yes. 1,000 times yes. God, that is so good. So, I think we have to kill the Trekker. We're gonna lose it to the Humbug. But, this is gonna get scary if they have Scout. And we don't want to risk that they do. So we're gonna kill that. And it's fine that we lose it to the Humbug. We're getting in for 9 lifesteal this turn. I'm not scared at all. Ooh, and they're scouting? Oh yeah, of course they had Scout, duh. Forgot about the... So I'm really glad with that decision now. Yeah, etchings did make it very scary. I don't know why I forgot they had etchings there. Of course they do. Alright, get him for 5. Oh, fend off, sure. Sure.
The throne awaits.
Okay, they must have another fend off? Has to be, right? Because I saw a pause there. I mean, I guess it could be like a finest hour, maybe? Hopper Conduit. Well, that's pretty scary, actually. I actually don't even want to use the shift. I guess we can shift it just for the 3 free damage, eventually. But we certainly don't want to use the shift on this, because then it just gets bigger with more power. Although it does get it out of the way for a turn. So yeah, let's hold it. Because if it means we win the game because of it, I'm into it. Stronghold's Visage? Sir. Well, I mean... Yeah, another fend off, so we were right about that. So do we like bouncing it now? I think I like Steel Legion first. And if he's gonna keep swinging with it, it's fine, we'll just bounce it. Yeah, wait, what is right? I don't think I've ever actually seen a Stronghold's Visage in draft, ever. Test pilot, okay. Huh, how about another Steel Legion? You like that? Yeah, I'll just get him a Steel Legion. Blink. Okay. Guess it hides the fact that we have a second one. It's fine.
We protect the throne.
Honestly, since we have another one in hand, I think I might be okay double blocking here. Or it gets blinked. That's not obnoxious at all. Yeah, we need all the legions. Give them all to me. Test pilot. Yeah, well, we're gonna play Steel Legion. They have another fend off. Man, they have a lot of removal. Goodness. Okay, well, it's just a 1-for-1, so while I am sad to lose a Steel Legion, that's pretty fine actually. This is Wom. Scout, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll take 2, it's fine. Woohoo! We'll just keep playing Steel Legions, I think. And if he wants to trade 5/5s, that works for me. Yep. We're certainly in a very commanding position currently. Looking very good indeed. All the legions assembled. I think opponent's probably going to be upset when they see the third one, if they're not already. So we are going to swing, because they're going to try to double block, which is fine. So we're going to swing first. They double block, completely fine. So we do get to kill them both. And then we just play another Steel Legion. It is unfortunate that we're losing the shiny one though, so that was a bit of a punt on my part. Oh. Yikes. Okay, well. They got us with the trick. Interesting. Huh?
We protect the throne.
Steel Legion number 3. Opponent's got a lot of tricks. Would certainly like for them to stop having those. That's getting fall shorted all day, every day. Probably could have waited to do that because it's a fast spell, but I got excited and I pulled the trigger. Alright, so it is going to be unfortunate to lose this Steel Legion to a double block, but also pretty fine. I mean, then they have nothing on board. We have plenty in hand. Yeah. And, yeah, we'll go test pilot first.
To the skies.
Yeah, no, this is an actual Legion, exactly. How much interaction do you have in draft? Yes, exactly. Could have just... What? Could have done what to save the Legion? I think we play ooze, make an ooze, swing with these. Fall short does not work on flyers. It's anything without battle skills, so we would not have been able to kill one of the flyers. We just had to kill the 6/6. Oh, we got a hockey feud going on in chat. I love it. I like both teams, so I'm impartial. Humbug. Let me go ahead and dispel that. To draw a card, that's excellent. Might as well get some more armor. Yeah, let's just play this death draw, why not? Don't want to lose this one to a swing. If we're gonna lose it, we're gonna lose it on our own terms by making another guy. Yeah, alright, fine. Man, this guy has so much interaction, it's actually insane. He's got to be running out by now, right? Do you just have like 6 units and 1,000 spells? Getting too tired. It's all good, Fast Cookie. No worries, man. San Jose is just full of quit, always has been. Ooh, Healer's Cloak. That makes for some more oozes, I believe. And unless they actually do have 6 units and 1,000 interactions, I think we are in pretty good shape here. Gonna go ahead and give him the A-Space Arena. Has to jump there. And we're gonna bluff that that's something. Oh my goodness, this 4:40 a.m. Jeez. That is... Oof, that's late, Fast Cookie. Or early, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Jeez. That is so many. So many things. Oh, we're gonna play it just to be cheeky. Early is right, yeah. Alright. Another very nice win here. Uh-oh, this guy's a 4-mana 7/7. That's scary. Oof. Well, we do have the Humbug. We have 2-drop, 3-drop, we can twist Humbug. Yeah, this seems alright. We are actually, with the Humbug actually doing its thing, we're 1 power draw away from Goliath being online. So I think I like this. I think I like this hand quite a bit. And not scary enough, yeah. I like my 7/7s as 3-mana 7/6. Yeah, that oof. Stigmealock is just impressive. Very, very impressive.
The throne awaits.
Alright, so this is probably going to put us to the test. Opponent looks very aggressive. Oh my goodness. Very aggressive indeed. Yeah, we'll take it. Like I said, yeah. Yeah, this Goliath better carry us for sure. That is what we're hoping for. So the Vorlon can take care of the 4/3 when it comes off. And we can block the 3/2 with the Humbug after it's done its thing. So use the ability, get a Time Sigil. We play the Dead Shot. We certainly could have ordered that differently. I think it's okay though. I think we just get in here. I want to be able to block this. And obviously we could do it here, but I'd much rather do it with the Humbug, I think. Well, maybe not. We actually probably want to twist the Humbug. Ooh, use that on our guy. Alright, we'll play Behemoth. We could have twisted this again, but that's okay. We're going to find a 6th power eventually. Flickerling, sure. Ooh, wow. Such aggression, opponent. So Vorlunk kills this, then we can just play the unit. That seems fine. This costs 3. I certainly do want to kill that 4/3, especially because the Scarecrow could do his thing and make it a 3/4, which would make it harder to kill. So this feels fine, not going to swing. And opponent stuff is scary, I guess, but it's not the end of the world. So that's just this turn, right? Yeah. Oof, oof. Man, our opponent's deck is very good. Yeah, we can take 3. Alright. So, what can we kill with this? We should probably kill this thing, because they're just going to perpetually do that. Even though I want to kill the flyer. Next turn, Cloak on Behemoth is pretty good. Yeah, it is, but I think since we drew the power, we want to do the Mask. So, Mask and kill this, because I don't want them to keep doing the deadly thing. And they can just keep doing it with the Scarecrow. Very impressive, yeah. I mean, their deck looks really sweet, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we're gonna Mask. And let's put the trigger here. We're gonna kill this. And we might as well swing with it. Hey Maddie, I'm up to 6 Ascensions on Iron and 3 on Silent, 4 on Defect. Oh my gosh. Yes, Angel, you've already surpassed me. You're a madman. That is awesome, dude. I am still stuck on 3, 4, 1 for my Ascensions. So we can double block. They take out the Behemoth, which sucks for us. But then we can just play Plated Goliath. I kind of think we have to do it. They don't get both. Still haven't been able to kill Heart. Yeah, I still haven't either. Been crazy fun, can't seem to get away from it. I am of the same thinking, my friend. I cannot stop playing that game. It's literally like Eternal and Slay the Spire, like the 2 games that I play now, and that's basically it. Oh, we might as well kill the flyer. Get out of here, flyer. And we'll play the power. Might as well swing 2. Lead back the chumpers. You can Healer's Cloak plus Mass Stun. Oh, that is true. That is very true. Yeah, I think we'd maybe rather have it on the 2-2 here. I don't want to trade with Goliath. We're just going to let that go. Is card removal into a few key pieces beats any strat? Oh, you're talking about on an Ironclad? It's your, who's your favorite to play through with? My favorite is the Silent for sure. I love the Silent. Alright, so now we're going to stun this. I don't want that doing things, ever. And now, so they could double block this? I think we do push through, though. Especially with the stun. Whirlwind is insane with Common Flex and other strength. Yeah, that is very true. Oh, Silence. That's not good for us. Interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, we do have a blocker for this, so when it comes off of the stun, it's not the end of the world. Would love to find a weapon. No, I guess now we don't have a blocker for it. Ooh. So Entomb does not count as a battle skill, I believe.
Seek the light.
Yes, that is correct. So I guess we just swing with these. Scarecrow is not too scary when we're always able to block it, and we can kill this thing. Yeah, it was a 5-3, but now it's a 3-5, unfortunately. Ooh, Tremor Shocker. It's actually a better target for the ball short here. Get out of here, cross. Kill this guy. And these flyers will do the job eventually. Bright Mace Paladin is excellent. So, drop power, opponent. Silent is so broken when you have 1000 cuts and after image, like 10 cards that play shiz. Yeah, those are definitely good combos. Ooh, man, I wish we had our 3-4 flyer still. That's okay. Well, we might as well get him with everything now. We have all the pressure on our opponent. We're getting 5 in here. They have some kind of fastball? It sure seems that way. Not sure what it is, though. Swaps it? Yep. I mean, we obviously trade. Okay, sure. So it's not a trade, but we still win next turn. Sweet. Man, I thought that might have been our first loss. But that was a good win. Ugh. Don't like that. I mean, the lingering influence would have gotten us another justice, but not worth. This hand's not a lot better. We have exactly Vorlunk and nothing else. That said, if we draw 1 justice, we at least have a decent blocker. I think it's okay. Not exciting, but I think it's okay. We're up against Fushin. Ah, that is an excellent draw. Alright, it's another one of these guys. Man, people playing 3 colors. Fold. Still have yet to do so in this format. We need a justice, but we can get it off the humbug, so it's fine. Yeah, the Vorlunk really does love us. I think you're right, it's been in every opening hand. Oh, and it's so good here, too. That was a great draw as well. Get out of here. I don't know what you're ramping into, but I don't want you to do it. Cool. Maybe would have liked to have killed that better. Draw 2 cards? Jeez, that is strong. That is incredibly strong. Oops, yep. I think I wanted to play this instead. We'll just play the humbug, it's fine. Yeah, 3-color good stuff. That is what it looks like. I still have yet to even try to go 3-faction. Although I know it's definitely possible, it's just the fixing just seems so bad. Honored to finally witness Expedition Guide finally doing something after all this time. Yeah, I had not seen it do anything up until now either. Ooh, that actually hurts. We wanted that. Guess that's okay. Well, alright. I mean, we've got things. We've got stuff, we've got things. They are actually not even that threatening at this point. Even with the 2 cards they drew, we're level, and they're only 1 point of damage ahead. Amana. Seek power. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm assuming no attacks here. Seems like a bad idea to attack into this. Unless they have a trick, which seems like they don't. And now we got a big ol' plated Goliath. Which for some reason chat really wanted me to cut. I'm still convinced that it was correct to keep it. It's done a lot of work for us here. In multiple games even. What do you got, Fushin? Meditants. Yeah, sure. Ooh. I like that.
I protect the light.
I never asked for that. Then again, I'm greedy. Or on high end. Yes. Yeah, you were not one of the people asking for that, Fast Cookie. You're off the hook. So if they try to block, this is fine. We can even just sharpen reflex. I think we do, right? Yeah. And then we could have done flash grenade, which we still could if we needed to. We just don't need to. See you later, dorks. Interesting synergy. I thought really highly of this card at first, and now I'm seeing that it's really not that good, unless you have really heavy buff the booty synergies. Hey, what's up, Sinnigan? How you doing tonight? It has been a while. How you been, my friends? Well, okay, sure. One of the reasons you wanted to run 17 power, 2 linger, so I don't mind the 5s and good 6 or 3. Yeah, absolutely. The one that draws cards, yeah, it's very, very slow, the Metaton here. Very slow indeed. We could swing, no real reason to. Is there dent stuff to do for sure? Oh, absolutely. Trying to fix my sleeping schedule, so that means less Matty streams. Well, you know what? I cannot fault you for that. As much as I love having you, it's probably the right decision. Wait, what just happened? 1 damage? Oh, okay, sure. Ooze. Dead shot. Swing. Obnoxious. I would very much like to kill this, and I'm not sure we have a way to do it. Fall short, I guess, is the only way. So drawing fall short would be fantastic. I do not want them drawing 4 cards over the next 2 turns. It's going to be bad for us. Swinging the 2/4. Are they doing that just for Onslaught? Or do they have a trick? I think we just take it. Not too worried about 2 damage here. Okay. So making that reckless. Yeah, okay, sure. And an Awakened Sentinel. Alright. Hey, there we go. Unfortunately, we did not find a fall short. This is definitely a problem. Certainly does not feel good. We can't twist and play Steel Legion. I think we are going to get Steel Legion down. I guess we just swing 2. Yep. Well, we can leave it alive for 1 turn if we Flash Grenade. I don't know if it's worth it though. So we're taking guaranteed 3 damage. Opponent drawing 2 is not what we want, but nothing we can do. Finding armor would be fantastic, so we can start swinging in with both in the air. Steel Legion will do some work, no doubt about it. We are not going to Flash Grenade here. Yeah, he actually does have working shift synergy, which is very gross indeed. That does not fall short either. Very unfortunate. I'm sure it's on top right here, right before we need it. That also kind of would have worked, but yeah. We will keep that. Play this again. Boom. So you drew 1 billion cards here. Good for you, opponent. Honestly. Alright. Man, our opponent is really doing it here. And I don't like it one bit.
Tremble.
Yeah, very impressive indeed. I wish that I wasn't so impressed, but I am. Oh my god. Alright. We're getting got here, guys. Well, we can at least dispel this, put it on the ground. Justice Sigil I hate you. We can make an ooze. Did they really have 2 permafrost in draft? No, they did not. This is the Avalanche Yeti's shift ability. So it's basically permafrost for as many turns as it's shifted. So as soon as it emerges, we'll get these back. But it definitely looks like that. So it may not be the best use of a flash grenade, but I think we're gonna do it. We'll double block and flash grenade. So we only lose the 2/2.
Tremble, tremble.
Forgot that card existed. Haven't run into anyone using it in my last few drafts. Yeah, that one's definitely easy to forget until you get wrecked by it, like we're doing here.
A little bit of this.
Like drawing 6 cards. Weird, like drawing 6 cards finds answers, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it does. It's a strange phenomenon, I would say. Guess we put it here. And twist. That's a lot of life. Did they gain a lot of life? Another plated Goliath, or what it's called? Yeah. So we're certainly in a tight spot here. But we're gonna get our things back. They're gonna draw 2 more cards, which is disgusting. They will have drawn a total of 8 cards off of that thing. I guess I should have silenced this, but I was kind of hoping they were out of the things. They were not. Got a pump spell. Burnish. Yeah, that is basically a pump spell. Yikes. Well, you can't win them all. And this is not one that we're winning. We could have twisted one more time, it doesn't do any good. They draw 2 more cards. They definitely have removal because they apparently have a bazillion. Yeah, the Yeti's rough. They probably have 6 more of those too, who knows. I think we're gonna use the oozes instead of the Goliath. Take some damage, but I think it was worth it to do it that way. Keep our Goliath behind. Yep, another shifty boy. Terry Axe. 2 to our face. Wonder why the opponent was so conservative. Well, we can swing with the flyer now, although we don't really want to. I think we are super dead. 1 of 3 reasons to play Primal in set 6 draft. Yeah, I mean, it's a strong card. It's a great way to close out a game. God, so many shift units. And a refresh. We can keep twisting. Yeah, that's actually really good. If you have a refresh, this thing is excellent. Yeah, there's no way we're winning from here. I mean, we could have played it shifted, doesn't do anything for us. And these are 8 damage over 2 turns. There's another one. Yeah, we are just very, very dead. Not even sure it's worth continuing to play this game.
Stay alert.
Opponent just had all things. All of the things they needed, and we did not. So this is now 10 over 2 turns. We're not technically dead, but we are definitely dead. If they just A-space here, we're dead. Not really sure why they're not swinging, honestly. They definitely should A-space. Just need to deck our opponent. Yeah. He's toying with his food. It sure seems that way. Who taught this Fushin guy manners, playing with his food like that? He actually is very close to decking. I mean, if he doesn't A-space here, he might actually deck himself. He's down to 3 cards. I don't think we can survive 3 turns, but that would be hilarious.
Let's see.
They might self-mill. Seems so unlikely, but it's not impossible. Yeah, there we go. Alright, they figured it out. Yeah, we can't keep that. That one's much better.
Reporting in.
Alright, well, it's pretty aggressive. We might be seeing how good aggro is in this format. Alright, so definitely don't think we need to fall short here. The new Drifter with upside? Yeah, that is exactly what it is. It's honestly not a bad card. Obviously it's not as good when it's on turn 1, but if it enables other things to be bigger, definitely is a good card.
Choose your side.
Sharpshooter. That is one we absolutely want to fall short. And now, so we could play the Humbug, but we might as well play Bright Mace so we have a blocker here. And then I'm really going to hope that I remember to play Justice so we can play the Bodyguard. Cloud Snake, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good until we play this, and then doesn't end up being that good anymore. And we can even Healer's Cloak on it, and then it blocks the 4/4 once it comes off shift, which is definitely good for us. Or never mind, it just dies. Well, new plan? Ooh. So I mean, we could use this to kill the flyer. I think we just want to try to race here. And having a 5/5 lifesteal seems like a pretty good way to race. So, oh god, alright. Man, what is with my opponents having literally every single piece of removal they could ever want? Ever. It's getting just a tad ridiculous. Just ever so slightly ridiculous. We're gonna thin our deck here. What the hell is this shit? It's actually ridiculous. Well, what looked like a pretty sure thing for a 7 win is now looking like 3-0 to 3-3, which is unfortunate. That was necessary. Alright, well we have a blocker for this 4/4, but I'm sure they have some kind of removal, so it's not gonna matter. Only that one. Alright, sure.
Reporting in.
Yeah, I mean, nothing we can do about this. They just had 10 out of 10 draws.
Protect the throne.
We found another Legion, does not matter. Even if we were able to block both of these and trade, we still die, so... it's pretty rough. At least we found our shiny Legion, right? It's not even like we had a bad draw in that last game. We just got outdrawn. I guess because of the lingering influence, we maybe could have kept that last hand. This is much better, though. Hey, Denwap, how you doing tonight? Good to see you, my friend. Alright, so we're gonna go guard first, and then we can swing with guard, get the faithful, hopefully. Well, and you? Going to grinding constructed rank now? Nice. Well, glad to hear you're doing well, and I am also doing well. Thank you for asking. I would be doing better if our opponent would wake up here. Come on, Koala. I guess he had to finish up his last piece of bamboo first. Wait, that's not right. Eucalyptus. What's bamboo? Oh, that's pandas, right? I'm getting my bears confused now. Gosh, the music's so chill. Might sleep again. Well, certainly not using the music to try to put you to sleep, but it is very chill, I will agree. This song specifically is very, very mellow. Well, that was a long time just to play that. I think for efficiency, we're just gonna play Bright Maze here. It's a good sign, relaxing. Nice. Oh man. Well, we need our fall short basically immediately. I thought that might have been it. It was not. Yeah, it's fine. Let's play this, and I think Soaring Guard. So we're not going to be able to block the 7/7 yet. Certainly would like our fall short. Would be the very, very best that we could draw. Yep. Dispel. Sure. Not swinging. Wow. That's surprising. It's actually very surprising. If we get him with both of these. Is it worth it to Lingering Influence? Yeah, I think so. Behemoth, yes, you will be staying. You got guts.
Seek the light.
So now if they do swing, we can triple block. Horn of Plenty, still triple blockable. But I mean, oh, okay. I was gonna say they might not swing after not swinging the first time, but yeah, I mean, sure. Still a 2-for-1, but if we're not gonna draw our fall short, we might as well. And now we have our Behemoth. We're gonna influence first though, see what we got on top. Yes, we will keep the Shiny Steel Legion every single time we see it. That might not be 100% true, but basically it's true. I'm not sure what situation you would ever not keep a Steel Legion on top. Alright, well, no swinging on the ground. Lucky for us, we don't need no ground. So, 3-turn clock? Yeah, those are ground blockers. And a Flickerling, okay. Well, it certainly slows us down. No, yeah, I think we do want to kill this. No, do we? Nah, let's just let it go. What happened to all our weapons? We haven't seen them in many games. You actually have nothing left to do. Why are you still? Yeah, thank you. So, we could dispel the 3/3. Alternative would be to dispel one of the deadlies. Although, again, I don't think we want to kill on the ground, so let's just dispel this. And we might as well draw some cards, or I mean, gain some life, and get it in the air. Bring down to 9. And we're just holding this to bluff. Make him think we got something. Yeah, we'll keep taking 4, I don't care. Do not care about that one bit. And we got him next turn with any number of flyers here. I guess we could have twisted, it's just completely irrelevant here. No, we could have blocked there too. Again, doesn't matter. Pretty sure we got this, yep. Sweet. Alright. Finally back on the winning track, thankfully. Boy. I really wish one of these was a lingering influence. I still think we can keep it, even though it's kind of sketchy. We have a 2-drop, hopefully into a 3-drop. So it's definitely not the best hand, but I think we can play it, and I'm just gonna hope that we get there. Because the nerds play at night, that's gotta be it. Alright, see, I knew that we were gonna draw that power. That's just high IQ play right there. And I know that's what you come to the stream for. All the incredible plays, and never any punts. It just doesn't happen around here at all. Except for when it happens every single night. Scheme, yep. I think we do want to ooze here. The 3-4 is scary, but as just one 3-4, it's not the worst, and that being reckless makes them less scary. We are going to need one more time source here at some point in the near future. Can we get them to block? Would be so sweet. Nope, okay. Well, that is okay. So we're just gonna twist. And we'll just pass from there. Yes. Very indecisive. That is fine. Bandit's Flail. So we can't Lingering Influence twice. I don't think it's worth saving, it's fine. So we're gonna do this here. See what we got on top. Ugh, I want to keep the mask, but I think we have to put it on bottom. Because we needed that time sigil. And how do we do this? I think we just attack with this one. And if they try to trade, we blow them out. Yep. So we blow them out. They will be able to kill it with the weapon next turn. So I guess maybe we should have swung both. Yeah, that was probably correct. So if we twist it, it dies. It's gonna die anyway next turn. I think I do want to shift this though. Get that tempo off the board. And if he wants to take 4 damage to kill this, we're cool with that. Yep, Concert comes back down. That's fine. Play our Behemoth. That's the turn. So we have a good blocker here. And we could trade here if we want to. I doubt they're going to swing with it though. Combustion Brawler. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're going to trade if you're offering. Ooh. The Ghostblade will give us a 2/2. It's pretty good. We swing with both. Yeah, it's fine. They want to trade 2/2 and 2/1. We're cool with it. And now we Ghostblade correctly. We get to kill this. And we keep our Ghostblade, which is excellent. We need to remember to not twist while this is on the board.
We ride.
Dervish, yep. And can twist it, kill the weapon. Interesting. Not sure I agree with that death ripple, but sure. Oh man. Well, we're getting a lot of damage in here. They are down to 4, so they really cannot afford to attack, and this is not relevant anymore. So they need a good draw here. And they need to hit something good off that scheme. Yeah, sweet. Alright. Ooh. So we have a Steel Legion. It's a shiny Steel Legion. Therefore, we must keep. And honestly, the hand's fine. It needs another time source and 2 more power total to get everything online, but this should be relatively easy to do. Yes, we are 5-2 this run. I want to say that I am getting the hang of it, but I'm not super confident in that. But I appreciate you being confident in me, Tfeek. I feel like I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. That was an excellent draw, though. Whole weekend for 1 game. Hot seats 2 players on 1 computer. Oh man, that sounds nutty. Alright, opponent is aggressive, apparently. Which we are not okay with. That said, we have 2 Steel Legions in hand, and 1 is shiny. So, winning, obviously. Like the Worms games? Oh, I see. Nice. If getting the hang of it is drafting 3 Steel Legions, yeah. No, that's just what you call blind luck. Or I guess maybe it is just good drafting. We saw what was open and we followed it into 3 Steel Legions, which is insane. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a hot start for our opponent. Alright, Sharpened Reflex is fantastic. Because while it is going to be just a 2-for-1 trade, we get the Scout, and we get to not get hit for 6 here, which I like quite a bit. Hover over the Shiny Legion. There you are. It's honestly, it's not the best shiny art that I've seen. Not bad though. It still looks really cool, but they could have done it a little bit better in my opinion. Yep, draft roll, get rewarded. I mean, I think the art is fantastic, 100%. I just don't know, like the shiny I think could have been a lot more impressive. Yeah, I completely agree, Sin. And yeah, you're right, Tioros, if you draft well, you get rewarded. And so far it's looking like we are getting rewarded. This is going to be a trade, definitely. I'm completely fine trading that off. Go ahead. Go ahead, G. Yep, we will trade. If you have a pump spell to save it, it's fine. They do not. Saddleback. Okay. Well, we have a better 4/4 than that. Ours has endurance. Ooh, and we're gonna get to kill that. Yes. Alright, shiny comes down. We're not gonna block. And then next turn, we're gonna make it an 8/8 and kill this. That is amazing. Hoping that they only have stun-based removal and not retribution. Whoa, that's a Cloud Snake saddle. Yikes. Alright, well. Shit. I don't think we have a way to kill it. And they did have Retribution? Son of a bitch. That was a really good turn for our opponent. And very bad for us. I think we're actually dead now. Unbelievable. Yep. That was really rough. And I really don't think we have a way out unless we draw another flyer. That would be the only way. Third Steel Legion would be very good. That is not Third Steel Legion. Man, I wish that was not just this turn. I wish it was this turn and your next turn. So that would really be sweet for us. Unfortunately, it is not. And I think that means we're actually dead. If we draw another flyer exactly next turn, we might be okay. Someone plays Saddle, yeah. Yeah, Oof is right, but again, like, what are we gonna do here? Like, there's nothing we can do to play around this. They just had exactly what they needed. Kind of ridiculous, they only had, well, I guess they had 2 flyers, and we just drew only power, so that's pretty sweet. Thanks so much, deck. What a letdown. This deck was really good, though. Just unfortunate. Well, I'm still happy with 5 wins.